Okay, we're talking about doing upright rows now. A lot of people, I used to do them, we used to do them with straight bars. Here's the problem with straight bar and upright row. You're not gonna get a squeeze, you're not getting enough contraction, unless you know exactly what you're doing. Most of us fuck it up in the gym anyways. You're not gonna get enough of squeeze, enough of contraction. You're not gonna get it high enough. You're using too much weight to the point where you're only gonna get to here. You're not gonna tie in rear delt, the trap, and also get it high enough and get enough of a squeeze to hit the front of your delt. People don't realize that upright row can also be a front delt exercise. I'm a big fan of doing upright rows on a low cable. I can drop the weight, I can do drop sets, I get a full squeeze, constant tension also, there's no swinging. It just gives me more versatility to be able to hit the exercise effectively. That higher rep range, 12, 15, maybe 20 reps, really burning out, squeezing that area, that's what I want. So let me demonstrate. Remember, hands a little inside the shoulder width apart. Now, upright row, we're not coming, this is what I see all the time. It's not upright row. We're doing a high pull. You want to come up, get the elbows out, squeeze just under your chin. I'm flexing my traps, I'm flexing my rear delts, but I'm also getting up high enough and I'm squeezing my front delts. Pause at the top, come down slow. Before you get to the bottom, back up. Get tired, simply drop the weight. Drop it out. Focus on the contraction every time. Do it with this low pulley, night and day from free weights. Take the ego out. Think about growing the muscle, not impressing people with how much weight you're doing. Who cares? Upright rows, guys. Keep the hands just inside the shoulder width, not in tight. It'll hurt your rotator cuffs, hurt your AC joints. Focus on the squeeze. Get them up. Bring the bar right along your midsection and your chest. Elbows out and squeeze. And get to the top. Squeeze. You want to be hitting all parts of the front delt, tying in the rear delt and the trap. I got a great pump and I'm just demonstrating. Think about the muscle group that you're working. It'll grow exponentially compared to just moving weight. Okay, about 2 ways of doing front delt raises. Same rules apply for both. Lighter weight, focusing on the squeeze, not swinging. Remember, it's a small muscle group, front delt. Traditional way, okay? Good posture, lock your lats. Front raise, right? We've all done this. We're not coming up to here, it's gonna tie in the trap and the rear delt a little bit. We want to just isolate the front of the shoulder, okay? Now, as we come up, we want to come in line, so our hands with our shoulder, okay? Think of this as a milk jug, right? We're gonna bring it up, and as we get up, we take the milk jug, and we're gonna turn it and pour it, okay? Pour it, and then out. So it's up, pour, and then back, and down. Down slow, get that pause at the top. When you squeeze at the top, when you get that squeeze right here, that's how you're tying in, hitting the front delt. Don't rush it. It burns. It hurts. It's hard. Don't let go of that pain. That pain is when you're growing. That's you activating the area. If you can't stand in that pain and hold it and withstand it over and over and over again, you're never going to be shit. You're never going to grow muscle. You're bailing out as soon as your mind senses pain. You're squatting, doing deadlifts, lever. When your lungs start to burn, when shit hurts, that's when you've entered the area to grow. That's your zone of growth. When you back the fuck out, when you quit, it's like anything else in life. You're a fucking loser. Okay? Turn, squeeze, down. Nice and slow. We got like 20 pounds here. Slow. Okay, 12, 15 reps. Another way you can do these. Not turn it, go with the thumb up. This is going to tie in more of the inside, where the delt ties in, our front delt ties into the collarbone. So I kind of come across into my face a little. I'm driving up now with my thumb up, squeezing right in here, okay? Give it that tie-in. You're a little stronger doing it this way than you are doing it this way. So I might go 3 or 4 traditional sets. My last set, do a drop set of these, or 3 or 4 traditional sets, but after each set, do a drop set of 8 to 10 like this. Be creative, guys. Never do the same shoulder workout. Never do the same any workout twice. So driving, slow, pause, squeeze. Do these with a rope, tied to a low cable pulley, but grab the rope between your legs, like this. Another great way to squeeze. Anytime you're using a cable pulley, you're going to get constant tension on the muscle. You're not going to use momentum squeezing. One thing is, again, take the ego out of it, okay? Take the ego out, reduce the weight, focus on the contraction of the muscle. Remember, building muscle, we're not weightlifting here, okay? There's a difference. Remove the ego again, focus on squeezing the muscle, working that area. Who gives a shit if you can only do 60-pound dumbbell presses for 15 reps? You're doing 15, stop trying to do hundreds for 5 and 6 half reps. You're not gonna grow. You're gonna have smooth, shitty muscles. You ever see powerlifters? They're not lean, they're not aesthetic. If you want to be a powerlifter, great, man, go do that shit. Great. If you want to build muscle, if you want to tone individual areas, perfect form, focus on contraction. Say it again. Perfect form, focus on contraction. You come and fuck around in the gym, looking at your phone, you know, drinking water, socializing, shooting the shit. Your physique is going to show, is going to give you results of the effort you put in. Fuck around, your physique's going to look fucked. Simple as that. Simple equation. Okay, now we're going to start talking about doing rear delt moves. Proper way to do rear delt moves. I see a lot of people mess this up. I did this wrong for years. I'm using a rear delt fly machine here, okay? Everybody thinks when they're doing a rear delt fly like this, arms gotta be straight. The farther you go back, you're gonna squeeze your rear delts. Not true. This is one of the few exercises where full range of motion is gonna activate a different muscle. Coming back too far, squeezing too much, you start to tie in those rhombus muscles, the rhomboid muscles, the muscles in the middle of the back. We're just trying to hit the rear delt. We just want to hit this area, okay? We're gonna keep a slight bend in the elbow, try to flex our lats, and we're only gonna come back here. We just want to hit this muscle. Don't want to come all the way back. It's not a back exercise, okay? Kind of come over here and you can shoot it. Slight bend. See, my hands are not crossing my shoulders. I'm keeping a bend, keeping tension on the shoulder. I'm not activating the back. Squeeze, pause. It's a small muscle. Squeeze. Do a drop set, or you can just change your grip, guys. How many hands on your neutral grip? Same motion though. Remember, think about the area that you're working. Don't come so far back. We're tying in the back, all right? Keep the lats flexed. Just hit that rear delt. Just tie in that rear delt. You want to get like the crown on the top of your shoulder. I'm trying to, my shoulders are fucked, can't even flex. You want to hit like this area here. Think about that area. Train it specifically, it'll grow. Otherwise, just moving and pressing weight, it's not going to do anything. You're going to get the same results week after week. Change what it is you're doing if you want to see different results. Okay guys, second rear delt move. We're going to do a superset here using the cables. What we're going to do is we're going to do a cross grab grip. Same rules apply. Slight bend in the elbow. We're not coming all the way back. Just a different variation, keeping constant tension, using the cables on the rear delt. And we're going to do a drop set into a single set move. Why do we do this? Rear delt, small muscles, you have to hit them from different areas, different angles, just like any small muscle. Medial delt, front delt, you got to hit them from multiple angles, high volume. You got to pump blood in and out of the muscle constantly in order to get it to grow. Just doing one exercise or two exercises and not really focusing on squeezing area, it's not going to grow. You're going to have the same result as you always got. It's not like a broken record, but take the ego out of the equation. If you want to get better, if you want to grow, you have to put the ego aside. You have to put the ego aside and focus on form, focus on doing the right way, squeezing blood in and out of the muscle, contracting, in order to target the area that you want. If you don't do that, you're just wasting your time. Life is short enough. Why the fuck do you want to waste time? Okay, chest up. About 15 reps, guys, before I take the cable. Move this down. Don't need the handle here, okay? Just gonna grab by the chin. Now listen, lightweight. Targeting a very small muscle group, guys. Lightweight proper form, squeezing on that area. Second part of the superset. So you want to get down, come over here, and now. Want to keep your shoulders flat to the floor. Don't want to open up. Slight bend. Squeeze. Doesn't take much. Light weights, supersets, drop sets. Squeeze that muscle, hitting that shoulder, rear part of the delt, developing the crown to the shoulder. Remove the ego.